pop up on your
Okay.
okay. Yeah, pull up the back. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh,
Yahweh, by
Bahashem,
Hashem, Yahweh Shai,
Yahushua,
by Hashem,
Bahashem,
Kakadash.
Kakadash.
Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to our younger brothers. And peace and blessing and salutation. Hopefully, out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, we're GMS Mississippi Camp. I'm the brother Yashua Moth to my right.
Allah.
What we want to get into today, all right, going into a lesson, all right, dealing with the fall of the serpent, okay, and the fall of his sidekick, all right, and if you're familiar, all right, with the narrative of the scriptures, okay, there was an alliance, all right, made in the book of Genesis, the third chapter, okay, between Eve, okay, and the serpent, all right, and what we're seeing playing out, with these two characters, all right, Esau, Edom, all right, the descendant of the serpent, okay, the so-called what we call the nigger woman today, the descendants of Eve, you see, all right, through Jacob is, all right, the alliance, has pretty much has flourished, all right, but now we're seeing it fall. All right, as me and the brother was talking about a few things, and we're going to get into it. And see, this is not a thing of us getting off on the fall, all right, of the woman, all right, but the woman is so out of order that she's become deadly. All right, the nigga woman is so out of order that she's become deadly to the nation, man. All right, it's like a virus. Her existence, okay, in that type of mindset, you see, and it's not every woman, okay, because you have even women that's not in the truth that don't move like, you know, when we say the nigga woman, we're talking about a behavior, we're talking about a mindset that's on the masses, of our women of the tribes, especially the northern kingdom, okay. But as we see Esau fall, we're gonna see we're seeing her fall as well. They're a duo, they're a package. Eve and the serpent and Eve, they're a package. All right, they come as a package. You see, you can say something.
Yeah. This is I want to get this right. What I said. This is Micah chapter 7 verse 7. Then that she.
Well, hopefully you get, yeah, because we're gonna link that.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna link that with, because we're gonna tie it all in. Yeah, come.
So I was just gonna say, yeah, because she's under the same vibration of this man, of the man she willingly gave herself to, you know.
You get that some rock. Cause you're gonna link that up, then you can make your point. I see. I know where you're going with.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 25 verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
In the tent I will utter with my tongue.
Yep.
A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Yeah, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Because Esau, Edom, they're our arch nemesis. You see, and the war is between the Israelite man and the Edomite man. Okay, the Eve was just a pawn. Okay, in this back and forth and this rivalry between the Israelite man, all right, and between the Edomite man. Okay, and it was always set up to be that way. Their rivalry, man. Go to Sirach 33 and start at 10. I want to say.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 33, verse 10.
Yeah, start at 10.
Verse 10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth.
Yep.
Of earth.
Mm-hmm.
And much knowledge of the Lord have divided them and made their ways diverse.
Or different. So when you go to the lineages of all the people on earth, they all go to Adam. All right, but of Adam came different nations, you know, through Noah, all right, the survival of the flood, all right, and then you had his three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and through Shem, okay, you'll get Arphaxad, his son, and then through Arphaxad, you will get Abraham, Isaac, all right, and Isaac had two sons, Jacob and Esau. Now, Jacob, okay, represents the continuation of the sons of God in the earth. That's why his name will change to Yasha'Allah. He prince of the power, okay, and through his lineage, you know, through his sons, okay, the promises, okay, will rest with their lineage, all right. But the Lord created an enemy for Jacob, all right, because Jacob represented righteousness, man, okay. But the Lord created an antagonist. If I'm saying it right, antagonist. Yep, He created an antagonist, okay, movie for Jacob, and it was Esau, man. Okay, and he's gonna go into it. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified and set near himself.
Yep.
But some of them have he cursed and brought low.
So he blessed and exalted Jacob, you know, and Jacob wrestled with the angel, you know, and he promised Jacob that kings would come from his loins. All right, I believe Genesis 35. You know, he promised Jacob. Matter of fact, let's get it real quick. Genesis 35 and I think starting at 11. Let's see. Let me get that. Yeah, started at 9. Yep.
This is Genesis chapter 36, verse 9.
Yep.
And these are the generations of Esau, the father of Edom.
35. Genesis 35 and 9. Yeah.
35 and 9. And the Most High appeared unto Jacob again when he had came out of Padanaram, and blessed him.
Yep.
And the Most High said unto him, Thy name is Jacob.
Go ahead.
Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name.
Yeah, so the Lord changed his name to Jacob. He pretty much gave him a title. You know, when someone is just a commoner, okay? Well, what did he do? He gave it, you know, when you're a commoner, you just have, you know, maybe a first name, maybe a last name, okay? But what did he do? He gave Jacob a title. Yasha'Allah, going to Israel, okay? You know, that's why, you know, if this brother, you know, just a common brother, you know, it's halak, all right? But then if he gets, you know, the king promotes him to a certain status, you know, he can be Lord halak, all right? He can be halak short, you know, Prince halak, okay? Malak halak. So he gave Jacob a title, you know, just to sum it up, all right? Showing you that nation, they will be blessed, okay? And we are inheritors. That's why we're highborn by birth. Just because we're descendants of Jacob, we inherit those titles, man. But we fell away because of our disobedience, and we're suffering as men. We're suffering for our disobedience, man. But guess what? We're taking accountability and doing something about it. Okay? The majority of our women, they've made an alliance with this nigga, man. What you gonna get into? You got it, bro.
And the Most High said unto him,
Yep.
I am the Most High Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply.
Yep.
A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins.
Yeah, so that's who was exalted and set by him, was Jacob. Okay? Then he said some, as he cursed, that was Esau, man. Okay, now we're under the curses with disobedience, but Esau, all right, he is cursed.
Mm.
Okay, that's why he has, leprosy. Okay, skin, the earth doesn't agree with this man. Okay, eyes that he can't even, you know, stay in sunlight. You see, he's inferior. Like when it comes to his birth race, he's inferior to other people. Like this nigga is, he's cursed, man. Okay, well Jacob is the one that's blessed and exalted. So let's go back to this, Sirach.
Ecclesiastes chapter 33, verse 12.
Yep.
Some of them have he, verse 13, slacking. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it as his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as like him best.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good is set against evil, and life against death.
Yeah, good is set against evil, and life against death. Go ahead.
So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
So good is set against evil. Jacob and Esau. All right, the scriptures are dealing with that duality, that rivalry, throughout the whole scripture. The sinner against the godly. Esau, Edom is the man of sin. All right, and that's why this generation, that we see today, it's a generation of sin. Talking about Israelites. Why? Because you have Eve, you have the serpent and Eve. These are their children. Because even we say single mothers, really, these are seeds of the serpent, man. They come under the order because your father will put his order on you. He will put his vibration on you. Okay, so you look at these niggas today, they're under the vibration of the serpent and the nigga woman. That's why they so effeminate, emotional, irrational, no accountability, impulsive. So that was it on that.
Okay.
And matter of fact, we're gonna link it up because you was reading Proverbs 23 earlier one.
Yeah.
That's gonna go perfect. Matter of fact, get the account in the garden.
Okay.
Yeah, they gonna link it up with 23, then we can get your Michael. And if you got a point, I'll say expound on it. But yeah, we'll get Genesis in 3, and we'll show you how, that alliance of the serpent and Eve, came together, and how, that alliance, has been in authority today. Okay, go ahead.
This Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field,
Yep.
which the Lord power had made, and he said unto the woman, Yea, have the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden?
Yeah, so it refers to a man, as being like a serpent, crafty. And you're going to take the word in the Hebrew, Nakash. It goes into diviner, soothsayer, witchcraft. Okay? Because what is likened unto witchcraft? Rebellion against the Most High. Let's say that in 1 Samuel. Okay? How rebellion is as witchcraft to the Lord. You see? So what did the serpent come with? A doctrine of rebellion. The first thing he said, he questioned the orders that the woman was given. He questioned her order. What did he do in the feminist movement? Are you just a wife? Are you just a slave for your husband? Are you So the serpent came with the same thing. Okay, he questioned her order. All right, under Adam. And you see, and Adam was in rulership. Okay, go ahead.
And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High has said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die.
Yeah, so what is she saying? Okay, is it speaking of actual trees and fruits? Nah, man. The Lord breathed the breath of life into Adam. Okay, and Adam was enlightened with the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay, he was enlightened with that wisdom, okay, of how to rule, how to run the earth and righteousness, man. Okay, the other people they didn't have their way.
Hmm.
You see, they wasn't blessed. All right, Adam had the Rakakodash, the Holy Spirit. You see, so Adam had order. All right, so what did the serpent come to Eve with? Was to give her the buck order, to give her the pretty much break rank.
Hmm.
Okay, and it wasn't even about empowering the woman because he came as if he was empowering Eve. You know, that's why you had the Foxy Brown, the Big Froze, the women, being the main character in movies, and you know, you have a whole movie where this man is, chasing this woman the whole movie. That's the whole, you know, and he made it seem like he was all about women's empowerment.
Mm.
Okay, but let's get the real reason. We're gonna go back to this. Let's get Wisdom of Solomon 2:23. Okay, so when you talk about the fruit from the other trees, basically, she knew, look, we can't act like them. You look at these other nations now, we're not supposed to act like them. Look at Ham, okay? Head up a cow ass, you know what I'm saying? Elam, talking about his, a cow, his auntie, and some crazy shit.
Mm.
You look at Moab, what they eat any goddamn thing. So Eve was told, don't be like them. She had an order. Don't partake of the fruits of the heathen. Okay, when we mingle amongst the heathen, we're living in the results of it.
Mm.
Okay, go look at pictures from the 50s and 40s and look at our people. The women slim, feminine. Okay, you can tell they got that glow, that nurturing spirit. Okay, but from the 60s on up, since the integration, look at the results of it, man.
Mm.
Okay, it has brought nothing but death. All right, amongst our people, man. To now, death is a culture, man. You got it, bro.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 23.
Yep.
For the Most High created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity.
And that was Adam. When he received that breath, his wisdom was built. All right, when you go into the law, statutes, and commandment, it's built for continuation. You see? The law was made for immortal people. That's why in the kingdom, what are we going to govern with?
The law.
You see? It was made for the immortal people from the beginning. You see, we fell away. You finna say something, bro?
No, I was gonna say because what you were saying, we're living in the result of an overthrow.
Yep.
This is the result of an overthrow.
Yep.
And all this could have been prevented by the law.
Yep.
Because what does the scripture say? Concerning this, concerning the serpent and Eve. We can go back to the law and think about, we'll say, don't sit with another man's wife in council. That was the serpent and Eve. And that whole situation. Even if they didn't come together, that's still an adulterous situation.
Yeah, because even you know what I'm saying, they didn't deal with each other.
Yeah.
But imagine your woman come home with another man's ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like another man has influence over her mind and how she moves. It's almost the same as
Yeah.
So, like you say, you're not supposed to be familiar with another man's wife, as the brother was getting into. That could have been prevented, like you say, with that immortal wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
The law is all about keep things running smooth when you go into the law. Keep things running officially, even in death. Even if a nigga gotta die based off the law, it's based on keeping things running efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Get that lazy nigga out of there. Get this witch out of here, burn her ass up. Okay? They committed adultery, get both of them out of here. Okay? That was the law was made to keep things going smoothly, man. You can finish that, bro.
Okay. Verse 24.
Yep.
Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world.
Through envy of the devil. See, he came to Eve like it was about empowering her. Like I can make you a god. You see, he did the same thing in the '60s. It came as if it was about empowerment of the woman. No, it was out of envy of Jacob. It was about the envy of Adam back in the beginning. And this time, it was, envy of the children of Jacob, man.
Hmm.
But going back to the beginning, it was envy. Let you know that Adam had to have rulership.
Hmm.
You don't be what is he envy of? You see?
Yeah.
You can make a point.
I'm gonna finish this.
Okay.
And they that and they that do hold of his side do find it.
Yeah, they that take hold of it do find it. Find what? Death. So if you're latched on to this man's doctrine in any way, okay, you're living in a culture of death. You know? And you look at how the majority of our people live, it's based on death. You can die any moment around a nigga, man, over nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? You can die over nothing around a nigga. Eve set niggas up, or Eve escalating situations. It's a death culture, man. Okay?
It's completely operating off the flesh,
Yeah.
not the wisdom of the inward person of the spirit. This is I want to get this.
Yeah.
This is James chapter 3.
Some notes, ain't yeah. Get unleashed, brother.
This is James chapter 3, verse 14.
Yep.
But if ye have bitter envying and strife in your heart, glory not and lie not against the truth. This wisdom descended not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish. For whereas envy and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work.
You got it, bro. Right
You see that. You see every confusion. Look at this place. You got the man acting like a woman in this time. Doing things he should not do.
Mm-hmm.
Orders taken. They removed the man. Now the woman is leading the household.
Mm-hmm.
You have the evildoers, evil men esteemed highly today. Like it's if you ain't no drug dealer, if you ain't no type of criminal, you lame.
Yeah.
You lame.
Nigga got 3 life sentences, but he got a fan club.
Come.
It's like the nigga in there for murder, but evil moving right in.
Mm.
The nigga can come home off of 8 murders and move right in.
Confusion. See these earthly decisions.
Let that sit. The nigga is a murderer, and she is moving right in. But the one of the baby fathers work at UPS. They want to do right by the child. He can't see him.
Hmm.
But a murderer that she met off TikTok, cause prison niggas got Galaxy 20s, iPhone 30s.
Yeah.
She moving right in, like you say. That low nature, like Eve moves off the vibration of the serpent. That low life vibration, man.
Hmm.
You got it, bro.
And you just said it completely. That was beautiful because it's confusion. All these things we're into because the fall of Adam. As soon as they overthrew Adam, we're living in the overthrow now.
Mm-hmm.
We're living in the overthrow now. It's
just part 2. The 60 was like a part 2 of what we're reading about in the garden. We're gonna get back into that. You had something else?
I can wait for later.
Okay. Let's get that guard and that 23. Then after that, we get to your list, bro. All the precepts come out on Eve. Everybody.
Verse 4. This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 4.
They clock out. Goddamn. Get on the comment board.
Genesis chapter 3, verse 4. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die.
It was a lie. Okay, he told her a lie. All right, go ahead.
For the Most High doth know that in that day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open,
Yep.
and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
Oh, you should be as gods. Now, doesn't the nigga woman today move around like she's some type of goddess?
Mm.
Okay, she's under that vibration, man. Going back to the garden, that pact, that Gardenian pact, as Elder Apostle Ariam say. Okay, the woman, the woman has these social medias where you have these men that pretty much come and praise. It's like these cell phones for a woman, like her personal temple of Diana's.
Mm.
Especially if she, got a shape on her. Because what she's getting praised all day.
Mm-hmm.
Every 10 minutes she can look on her phone and see new praises. Okay, so but what does she have to do? She pretty much have to put herself out there. Now everybody knows she's shaped like, you know, there's no she has she pretty much has no virtue anymore. All her virtue is gone, but she getting praised, but the virtue gone. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 6, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food,
Yep.
and that it was pleasant to the eyes,
Pleasant to the eyes represent your flesh. Go ahead.
and a tree to be desired to make one wise,
Yep.
she took of the fruit thereof and did eat.
Yep. She took of the fruit and did eat. Okay. So she seen that it was good. She's in her mind, to her flesh, it was good fruit. It was a good doctrine.
Mm.
Look how the woman live today. Okay. You have women, they have these multiple men. A woman might go on a date with a man Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, different men. Okay? Still got other men in the background that she dealing with, for sex. Okay? So pretty much these women got all these different men pouring in resources to run their estates. Plus what they get from the government, plus if they got this, this cushion job, okay? They the head of the household, they got this authority out in society. Cause you gotta think, Esau pretty much like, look, I'm gonna run the world, you run them niggas. You see?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run the world, you run them niggas, and they can't hold you accountable for nothing. Pretty, like Esau, they can't hold you accountable for nothing. Go do you. All right, you over them niggas. All right, I'm gonna hold this down. I'm gonna hold down the earth, and you hold them niggas down. Keep them niggas in check. Okay, and that's the dynamic of the serpent and Eve, man. Okay, now finish that because I know she gave it to Adam. Cause we played a part too. Cause guess what? We should have stopped that shit. And a little while I got a lesson going into that. And that's why Howard Shaw, when he came back, he like, I gotta get this right. Because he knew, like, damn, fell a long way. He came back under the Roman captivity. He seen, his people, all right, his captives when they were supposed to be rulers. Remember, Adam, King Solomon, with both your Howard shot, they like, nah, this ain't. Damn, we done failed.
You got spiritual thing about that. You was a king twice.
Yep.
Or probably more than that on because of Melchizedek.
Yep, Melchizedek. Isaac was well off.
You in your past life, you well off, very well off in rulership. But you come back knowing you was them, and you under bondage, you under another man's authority and vibration. Yeah, that's like that's a bitter feeling. That's a bitter feeling. Like you'll want to restore that.
Yeah.
You'll want to restore that. You'll put off everything else to try to restore that.
Yeah. That's why he was so tapped in. He was locked in. He had to get it right. And that's why we're coming right behind him, getting it right, man. Tapped in. Putting off this work. Okay, go ahead.
And gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat.
Yeah, and and you gotta understand, this is a gradual thing. This wasn't, serpent came to Eve one day. He was putting it in their ear. Like that adulterous nigga at work. He be planting seeds in the woman.
Yeah.
And he be watering it. Then eventually, month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, however. All right. Then the adultery happened. Okay. So before Eve really took hold of their weight, the serpent had to plant that seed and he was watering it. And eventually she took hold to their weight and brought it back to Adam. And Adam fell victim to their weight. Okay, then you had the fall of the sons of God, leading up to the flood. Okay, King Solomon fall led to our captivities, even the one we're in now. Okay, so that's why Yahweh Shai, he got it right. And also he can come clean everything up. But they'll say it's another video. But she took of their fruit and ate it. Now let's get Proverbs 23. Sorry, one. Proverbs 23 and 1. I think it's 23. Let me make sure. Yeah, Proverbs 23 and 1. Yep.
This Proverbs chapter 23, verse 1.
Yep.
When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is better for thee.
What is better for thee? Because pretty much, because remember in the garden, the serpent won in rulership. But now, in this time, Esau's in rulership, and he came to Eve in his rulership. He said, "Consider what is before thee. Y'all come to eat with a ruler. Consider what is before me." Talking about doctrine, man. All right, go ahead.
And put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite.
If thou be a man given to appetite. Can't control the flesh. Okay, and that's why he knew to come to the woman, because the woman is easily manipulated, especially a woman is infatuated with power. See, men know the responsibility that come with power. Women look at authority as a thing of their ego. That's why, what do most women say? I did it by myself. I'm doing it by myself.
Okay.
I don't need no, like, that's your ego. Like, women don't link power and responsibility together. That's why they be miserable with all their responsibility. Okay? And a woman think their power just throwing their shoulders around, Okay? And Esau and the serpent knew that, and Esau knew that. Okay? So he knew the way to get to the nation again was through the woman. Okay? Go ahead.
Be not desirous of his dainties.
Yep.
For they are deceitful meat.
Be not desirous of his dainties, his delicacies, man. Okay? This women liberation was dainties. Look, you can have this high paying job. You ain't gotta be you washing dishes. That's all you do is wash dishes. You sew his clothes. I can put you over this department. You can be a congresswoman. Okay, you can be a judge. You can be a principal. You see? You can put them dainties out there, but it was deceitful meats. It wasn't about empowering you, it was about destroying us as a people. Men and women. It was about destroying us. It wasn't about empowering your ass, man. It never was about that. Okay? You got it, bro. You make a point.
Yeah, because a man is supposed to be your defense. If you know you ain't, if he remove that defense, you're vulnerable.
Yep.
You're vulnerable to everything he has to tell you or to do to you. Because what? You ain't got nobody to correct you. And once a man, without power, Jake being without power, not try to correct you, you buck up. You buck up. Because what they say in this world? You ain't got no money, you ain't got nothing to say.
Yep.
Yep,
that's another thing. The serpent reduced the man, to a salary. He reduced the man's value, to a salary, man. Go ahead.
Continue?
Yeah, keep going.
Verse 4, labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wilt thou set thine eye upon that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings, and they fly away as eagles towards heaven.
Go ahead.
Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he.
So he thinking in his heart, in his mind. It was always a scheme.
Mhm.
Okay? And the majority of women, they took the deal. They ate the plate of feminism. Okay? Which pretty much weaponized them against their own nation. Okay? They broke rank. Okay? And everyone suffered, man. You see? And then, like I say, we're not guiltless, man. But we've always been held accountable. Hell, the men with children are blamed for other men's children. Like, goddamn, it's that.
Yeah.
Like we've always been accountable. Like we could never get away from the accountability. Did we have a part in the fall? Absolutely. Okay, but see, the woman Esau has made to where the woman was never made to be accountable. But see, now that's changing. All right, let's get that that we end with your scripture. Let's get two more because we'll wrap it up. We might do. You had something?
Yeah.
Yeah, get yours real quick.
This is Psalms chapter 55 verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter,
Yep.
but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. You see, this man, he comes with that deceit, that deceit. Look, it looks sweet, it looked good, but in the end, it's for to destroy you. It's for to get you out the way, get you low, completely wipe you out, so he can have that authority, and so he can have that blessing.
Yep.
You know.
Because he knows he got to suppress the Israelite man. It was all about suppressing the Israelite man. Okay? That's why a lot of these jobs that women have, they really don't even matter. They're not needed. And you really go into, and then the jobs that they do have, they're supposed to be doing it for their own household, man. Okay? But it is what it is. We all exist in this dysfunction. We're just going to how it's supposed to be, and also how Esau, all right, how he utilized Eve, all right, as a weapon against our own nation, man. Okay, so let's get that in Isaiah 32. Was it 5? NLT. You gotta hold
I think I got the turn. We should 32 and 5.
Yeah, 32 and 5. Cause see what's happening. With Esau is losing power. All right, Eve is losing her power. Okay, like just for instance, like with Esau going with Amalek. They're used to being able to play the victim. And then be the hero. Just like Eve has been able to play the victim for so long and then be the hero. Okay, well guess what? Enchantment is falling off. Now they're both being called out. That's why you see them being called out simultaneously, man. Okay, because me and the brother was speaking about it. Like for the longest, we just thought that the people in the Middle East were just these wild, crazy, everybody just killer. We just thought that they were just the worst people on earth. He pretty much desensitized the earth to human life in the Middle East, man. And he made it seem like he was a hero going over there. Like if you went to fight, for the U.S. military in the Middle East, you look at it as a hero. Esau looked at it as a hero of the earth. He was coming in and freeing up the civilians for these tyrannical, leaders. Okay, but those people were just defending themselves from the tyranny of this goddamn devil, man. Okay, and this latest stunt, was what's going on in Gaza. You see that, like, nah, he can't play the victim anymore. Like the world see like this nigga here is crazy, man. This nigga tripping. Nigga won't stop. But he tried that victim card, it don't work. Now Eve's victim card ain't working no more. Like like we were talking about earlier, cause back in the day, man, we just cuss a nigga. That nigga ain't shit, man. He did that good woman like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Which every woman ain't the same. Okay. Yeah. So different cases, man. So it ain't for every single woman. But just speaking in general, we all, the black community, looked at the single mother as a victim and a hero. Okay, no one ever called her question her decision making to trial. Now that decision making is on trial. Like, wait a minute, you know, like wait a minute. You see, you gonna say something, bro?
And I was gonna say this ain't adding up. Like,
Yeah,
the wisdom, the vibration of the scripture, the prophecies, and this understanding is exposing so much now.
yep.
Like, people just not going for it, taking your word for it. They actually seeking out the
The source of this.
the
Like,
source.
how did we get here?
Mm.
Okay, how do we get to this point? Then you get to investigate. It's like, well, goddamn, that was terrible. You know, it was terrible decision making.
Yeah.
You get to investigate, you be scratching your head. You know, you like the first one, why? You know, the second one you kind of quiet, but the third, like, goddamn, man, you know, like, goddamn, yeah. You got it, bro.
Description.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 5. In that day, ungodly fools will not be heroes, scoundrels will not be respected.
Yeah, so ungodly fools will not be heroes. Okay? Esau, he's a goddamn fool. Okay? He's not no hero. He's a Satanist, pedo. Okay? He's not no hero, man. All right? His plan, and then people seeing like, because it's like, what are you doing now? Like, he going so far in his wickedness that it don't even make sense anymore. You know, like, you can get, okay, women equality, you know, you can, which that's a major thing, but on the surface level, you can kind of see where he coming from. Then, you know, you can see, you know, with different stuff like the way he did the diet, you know, making certain things a delicacy. Like, we know it's off now, but, you know, then you didn't think much of it, but now, you know, hormone blockers, a uterus transplant for a man, you know, or a nigga, a transformer, all right, playing, you know, this nigga, you know, playing power forward, you know, knocking bitches' teeth out.
Yeah.
So now, like, hold, it's like, nigga, nigga just going too far. So it's like, nah, you tripping. You look at the nigga woman, it's like, she just going too far. She smothering babies. Okay, she just in restaurant, ass out, twerking, like people eating food. This bitch in there just twerking, ass out, whole bare ass out, man. So it's like, goddamn, what is y'all doing? These are scoundrels, man.
Yeah.
You know? You finna make a point, bro?
Yeah, debauchery is just all that debauchery. That's how you know this place is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah. You know?
Just listening to female rappers, it's like, God damn. It's like they just think of the most vile, you know, nastiest shit to say.
Operating off that flesh, that earthly evil nature.
That low nature, man. You know? You finished with that? Let's get that one in Michael, and we'll close with them. I know you want to make a point how she's under it.
Okay, this is Micah chapter 7, verse 7. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And she's become my enemy because she has Esau's Edom vibration on her. You know, she operate in a way that always to overthrow Jake, always to keep Jake down. You know, if he tries to get right, she's in the way. If he tries to go another way, she's in the way. She's this man. She's a warden for Esau.
She don't nurture. You know, anxiety, like all that plays on the man. Like the modern woman, like a slow death, man. That's why scripture say you rather dwell with the dragon, man. Because the new thing now, let's show everything scriptural. Because the new question that they asking on TikTok, would you rather be with a bear or or a single mom, man, and they choosing the bear. You know, the modern woman or the bear, they choosing the bear. But the scriptures say, I'd rather dwell in the dragon, okay, than with a clamorous, contentious woman, man. Okay, everything is coming full circle. Because everybody's gonna be is being held accountable, man. All right, and we're being held accountable the most because we had the most responsibility, man. And that's why a lot of time we just gotta eat this shit, you know. But the spirit is addressing everything, man. But see, as the sons of God, all right, hey, the tribes, all right, the men of the tribes are getting in order, all right. That's a call for the women to get in order under that. And if you refuse this gathering of this word, okay, you're considered a ally with the serpent, and you're going to be treated as such in the days to come. That's why I say, she that is my enemy shall be trodden down, okay, because you refuse to get under this order, you know, during this grace period. So you're going to be treated as an enemy, man. Okay, and we're watching the fall of it, man. You know. You had something?
You said it was gonna be the last one though.
Yeah, yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, cause we, you know, we getting ready to go to camp. Hey, but Lord will, you know, you brothers, all right, and all right, you sisters edified once again. We're gonna give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the whole Shalom.
Shalom. How long we going for?
47.
Ain't no way.
Yeah. Then they did an hour. You're right there.